Bruno Mars, it is so cool to meet you. Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Good to be here.
Now, I have to start with, you're really cool, but you've made me look so uncool when I'm walking down the street.
Why do you say that?
Because I'm listening to your album, Unorthodox Jukebox, and I'm not saying this to suck up to you. I'm walking down the street and I'm actually dancing away and I'm trying to sing out loud and I can't sing. So you're making me look so uncool, but I am loving it.
Thank you so much. And you don't look uncool. Everyone else is uncool. You're the one rocking out, jamming out, having a good time, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
That's what music's supposed to do for you, isn't it?
Right.
You're supposed to feel it and just love it.
And it's an escape. And what are you doing? You're escaping. You're putting your headphones on and you're going, sweetie. And the world should be going with you.
Is it true, though, that you got inspiration for this album and you were all writing this album while you were touring?
Yeah, definitely was the first tour. You know, people don't understand that this was the first time I ever toured. I've never sang 4 nights in a row, hour-and-a-half shows, songs that I've written. So there were definitely times on stage where I felt like, oh, I wish I wrote a song like this, or I wish the chords went like this. So I took everything, all my frustration, and kind of put it out on this album.
I've read you say, the music I like are events. What do you mean by that? And are you writing events?
I hope so. Basically, to me, a good song is like a good movie. And, you know, Django, these men, like The Hangover, these are great movies. These are events that people talk about, that people have conversations about, that excited people. And I want my songs to feel, you know, did you hear that Bruno Mars song? Like, I want people to be talking about it and be excited about it. Not just, oh, that song sounds good, or that's a nice song. Like, no, I want people to be excited. I want people to be excited when they come to the show and be able to hear it live. That's what I mean by events.
It's a soundtrack to your life, really, music, isn't it?
That's what it is. I don't have the luxury of 3 hours to explain characters and even visual. You know, it's just completely sound. So I have a lot of work cut out to kind of hit people, you know.
You've written some big songs for some big artists out there. How do you feel when you write a song, you go, I know this is going to be good. How do you hand it over to somebody else?
You know, I've never had that problem. A song like CeeLo, that was inspired because we were all in the room together and CeeLo brought that out of us, and hopefully we brought something out of him, and we got, you know, it's a lot of luck and a lot of, you know, the stars have to align when you do sessions like that, and that was one of them, and nobody in the world could have sang that song better than him.
Janet Jackson says she's a huge fan. So when,
I love you, Janet Jackson, I love you.
Well, when you hear
Hold on, give me the mic again. I love you, Janet Jackson.
Well, when you hear...
One more time, I love you.
How do you feel about Janet?
I love her.
But when you hear a star of her caliber say, I love Bruno and I would love to work with Bruno, is that a pinch yourself moment? And do you think, how do I get onto that really quickly?
There's a lot of things I think of when it comes to Janet Jackson. Look, she's, you know, incredible. When I was growing up, there was no Rihanna, there was no Beyonce, there was Janet Jackson. And she's just a pioneer in the music industry. And I'm sure those girls would say it too, like, well, that we all looked up to her. And, you know, she'll always have it, and she'll always be Janet Jackson or Miss Jackson if you're nasty. And Miss Jackson, I'm as nasty as they get. So holla at me when you want to write a song. Anytime. Peace.
We're going to make this happen for you, Bruno.
It would be an honor. She's, you know, she's awesome. She's incredible.
And now you're coming to Ireland on October 3rd. You've played there before. What do you love about Irish audiences? Because a lot of artists who come to Ireland say there's no one like an Irish audience. What is it about us that just makes you love it?
You guys are out of your mind and nuts. And that's all we want when, you know, we've been traveling and that curtain opens up and the audience is sweating and dancing before we even get out there. And that's what Ireland brings every single time.
You love tweeting. I saw on your Twitter you said, at the show, I want to see faces. I want to be able to sing to you. I want you to dance with this world. Put those phones down and let's dance. The introduction of the mobile phone at a concert has really changed the mood, hasn't it? And do you feel it as a performer on stage?
Oh, absolutely. Because people probably don't understand because I'm on the other side, but what holding your phones up is creating a wall in between the band and the audience. It's creating this, you know, and as a kid you dream about having people dance and being able to see their faces and being able to sing to someone and look at them and let them know, like, I see you, you know, this is the live experience, like, this is me and you here. But, you know, the camera phone definitely took that away. So now I feel like it's a battle of trying to break through that camera phone and let the audience know that I feel them, and it's just a weird thing. And I don't want to be those guys that sound like, I'm complaining. Of course I'm not complaining about singing for a bunch of people, but I really would enjoy it if they would, because we work so hard to create an experience and a musical experience for people that I know for a fact that you cannot get looking at it at your iPhone, an hour later. So for me, I want them to feel it and feel the music and see all the intricate details that we work so hard to create. And I don't want them to miss out on having fun because they're worried about a shot.
Now, you've toured the world and you've performed at big venues, but when do you feel more nervous? When you're getting onto a stage in an arena, or when you're performing at places like the Grammys, like the Billboard Music Awards, where you have some of your idols looking back at you?
Yeah, well, I think more important is live TV is always a little weird because everyone around you puts a lot of pressure, and it is different. It's not your show, right after you, they have another performer coming up. So everyone's kind of energy is a little more like, I'll get off the stage. Selena Gomez is coming. So it's a little different. And it's something that I'm still getting used to. But I guess that would be the most out of your element experience for me, is doing kind of like live TV, like you said, the Grammys and Billboard Awards and stuff.
What advice would you have for, there's so many people out there who want to be doing what you're doing?
Good luck.
It's tough, isn't it?
It's really hard, and the payoff is, why we do it every single day is because we get to come to a place like Ireland and feel that reaction and hear people singing these songs in their accents, these songs that we've written in the States in a small studio, and to be able to come out here on the other side of the world and feel an energy, feel a crowd like this, that's why we keep doing it.
Bruno, we can't wait to see you on the 3rd of October. But before then, you can look as uncool as me and listen to your album, which is really cool.
It's not uncool. It's like, I want to see everybody dancing, with headphones. What a wonderful world that would be, right?
That would be amazing. And thank you so much for doing that for us. It was so, so cool to meet you.